A lot of things can change over 70 years, but a lot of times they can also stay the same.
Ruby Taylor says she's been surprised over how people reacted when she rediscovered some old love letters from World War II. Love letters from her newlywed husband who was sailing aboard the USS Indianapolis. Eyewitness News reporter Kevin Rader has the story behind the words on the paper.
Retire the colors.
Time can get away from all of us. It got away from Ruby Walker. 70 years ago, she was a newlywed with a secret she wanted to share, but never got the chance.
On behalf of a grateful nation, we present this flag to you in recognition of your loved one's faithful and dedicated service to the United States of America.
Thank you so much. It means so much to me.
They were high school sweethearts. He swept home on leave from World War II and swept her off her feet and down the aisle. Jack Walker was a radio man on the USS Indianapolis.
He and some buddies knew they probably would be drafted, so they enlisted. And so he didn't have to, I mean, at that time he didn't have to go, but he did, yeah. And he was really good looking. He really was.
Ruby recently moved and rediscovered the couple's old love letters.
I wish you would find out for sure whether or not we are going to have an addition to the family.
His granddaughter Andrea read aloud from the letters.
The suspense is killing me. I don't know much about naming a girl, so I'll let you attend to that. Of course it isn't going to be a girl, but just in case, you better have a name picked out. Let me know just as soon as you can.
She wrote back when she learned she was pregnant, but he never got it. The ship was torpedoed July 30th, 1945, the greatest single loss of life in U.S. Navy history.
We had no idea anything was going to happen. No. You know, and then when it did, I said, here, we were crying because we had the letter that he was missing in action, and then everybody else was celebrating because the war was over.
But she was not alone.
Her husband was also on the ship and lives here in Indianapolis.
Friday, as America said thank you to Jack and Ruby, 90-year-old Loretta Byer was there to hold her hand. She lost her husband that day 70 years ago as well and just wanted to be there.
So nice to have you here, both of you.
It seems the band of brothers extends to their wives as well. Kevin Rader, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
Now, both Loretta and Ruby did remarry, but today both stood together to remember the time they shared and can never forget. Now, Ruby had a daughter, Kathy, who preceded her in death.